Hello everybody, thank you guys for joining me today on this episode of TattooHowTo. I'm going to show you guys another segment of how to freehand. You guys probably already could tell what it's going to be. So anyways, yeah, I want to show you guys how to do cherry blossoms freehand, whether it's on paper or skin. Preferably if this is a tattoo, it's going to work best, this effect. So if you need to put cherry blossoms, petals, or cherry blossoms with leaves to make a cherry blossom tree, or you just want to decorate something with some artwork that looks cool, follow along. All right, so let's get right into it. On skin, you can actually do stuff in Sharpie that you can rub off in rubbing alcohol at the end of the tattoo. So we're going to use this yellow Sharpie right here, and we're just going to put a circle right here, okay? Just to show you guys how this starts. So let's just put a circle right here, okay? This is going to be a little bigger than normal cherry blossom in a sense because we're doing it on paper to show you. So you have your circle there, right? Now this pretty much is going to be your core. So what we're going to do, and you can do this with dots, but I'm going to show you how I like to do them. So you just go do these little dashes, okay, and do them in a swirl motion. You know, they don't have to be perfect because this is a flower. So the goal of this is to make it look somewhat organic, all right? Now, pick yourself 5 points to make like a star, okay? These are going to be the parts in between the petals. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So let's just start off with the first petal, and we're going to come in here like this. I like to make them with these points. Some people like to just go like this all the way, you know, almost in this fashion, you know, and you guys probably seen that. I'm not knocking it. I'm just showing you guys my style. So anyways, let's make another one. Okay, let's come in here. See that? Next one, we're going to come out here. Alright, we got 2 more left. So what I like to do, if you got 2 more, that's going to be here and here. I think they should go right in the middle. So that's our goal, is to get right here. So let's just put one there. Okay, now let's do our last one. Alright, looks like we got a cherry blossom. Now we got to do what I like to call the core of the petal. So you can either do a hard line like this, okay, or you can just shade this area light gray. At the end of this video, I'll show you a tattoo I did where I shade that light gray, almost a medium gray, but either way you'll get the clue. So just continue on and go to the tips here. They look like almost the ends are folded over, but you can go either way if you want to go that way. Anyway, all right. So now we have a base cherry blossom. It looks like it needs some leaves. It's kind of naked. So these could be any length. I like to preferably do them on the long side just because I think when you make them short, they kind of look a little bit like they blend into the petal. You know, I like there to be a contrast even in the sizing just because I think it flows better for the whole piece. But, you know, to each their own. Anyways, all right. Now this is another thing, like I was talking with the middle. You could either shade this in to do this effect, or you can hardline it and do color in one side or what have you. So let's just go, literally we're going to go point to point, okay? So we're going to go here to there. We're gonna go here to here, all right? And they don't have to be perfect. Like I said, these are leaves, so, all right. Now, once you've done enough of these, I'll be completely honest with you, you'll just start doing them without this. But if you can imagine, if this is a tattoo, you would use rubbing alcohol, obviously warn your client. This yellow would not be there no more. Let me show you what it would look like without it, okay? I'll bust out one real quick. So in this case, if you do enough of these, this is how you'll end up doing it if you ever have to just freehand one on somebody. So what you do is just imagine yourself a circle, okay? And then you got to throw down your petals, okay? So let's get this. Excuse me, got a little runny nose from sneezing and allergies earlier, so if you hear that, don't mind me. All right. Ooh, we're almost there. All right, so I did that pretty fast, but as you can see with the center, it looks like it'd be like that. You'd end up doing this, either leave the skin color just shading the edge, or you'd actually shade this like a medium to dark gray, light gray core here. This could be shaded on one side only if you want to keep all the shadows on one side, like do all the lefts. You know, you could literally, if you can imagine this, so I'll just show you in a sense really quick. Obviously this is just for reference, this isn't perfect, so as you can see, all you do is just keep it all on the same side, you know, so they all have the same rotation. I mean, you can go the other way if you want, like on this one. What we'll end up doing is we'll go on this side, see? Alright, same thing with petals. You can do petals where you have like this style, and even in this style you could, I've seen people go like this, they go straight. I've seen some people go like this, you know. The petal could be like this, long on one side, short on the other. Anyways, let's keep moving along. Alright, so now let's say you want to just do some clusters of cherry blossoms. You just come right here, so you got two there, let's say, okay? We'll just throw one, let's say we want one right here, so let's throw another core. A lot of flowers, you'll learn if you draw enough of them, start from the core, so roses especially. So anyways, here. A lot of this for me is just visualization, muscle memory, and the fact that I've done this a lot. So yeah, I kind of just throw these down quick. When I do stuff like this, you'll notice I didn't want to fold it under. I actually like to expose it on its own still, but yet make it flow in between. So you can start going under if you have to start filling in behind, or you could just shade. So if there's like this area, instead of keep putting stuff behind it, more blossoms, you just shade this like something offset from the colors you're using on the leaves, you know. That way it stands out. So anyways, let's just finish this one up here. Sometimes for these, what I like to do is, if you guys could see this, what I'll do is we'll just do a little sample area like this, okay? Alright, so let's say you got your leaf. Alright, you got your leaf right here. You can just go like that if you want. You see? You could shade just like this if you want to. What's that saying? There's a million ways to skin a cat. Same thing with the stuff in the middle. No one says you have to hardline this or anything. And I'll show you guys that later in the tattoo, you know. You guys could come and do whatever you want to this petal. So, I mean, it's your vision, it's your artwork at the end of the day, right? So, do what makes you comfortable and what you enjoy seeing. So, anyways, the end of the day, you just do enough of these, you can create clusters, you keep them by themselves, etc., etc. So you see, like now I'm starting to go under because I don't really have room to keep them individualized. So like I said, in this case, I want to keep as much as I can exposed. All right. Come in here. And this will be the last one I'm going to show you guys for this cluster right here. And hopefully this answers a little questions about how these are done when people see them in a tattoo. You know, a lot of this is, it's really just a matter of, you know, repetitiveness and just doing it over and over like anything else in life. So, you know, I think we need one more right here. There we go. Okay. So as you guys can see, you know, there's a lot of ways to do this. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is how to just do the petals by themselves, okay? Now, for this part, it's not going to take long. So let's just go right here. And let me see. I want to show you guys this. So let's say that you go right here. So we want some flying petals, okay? So what we're going to do is you could either do the top view. All right. So let's just go like this. So that's like a petal as if it's tore off, all right? You could do a side view, which I call the paper airplane. So just go like this. Yeah, you can go like that and just, okay. And this will give you a side profile. And you put these around. The goal is you put them in a way that it looks like the wind's blowing them, maybe, you know. You have them coming in at different angles. So, you know, and again, these are organic, so they don't have to be the same. You know, each one could be different. It could be flying different. You could have them going like this, that direction. It doesn't matter. So, you know, and then you wanted to just turn this into like a tree or something. I mean, you'd literally just make your outline for like where you'd want your tree to go. You know what I mean? And let's say we'd go like this. I don't know. Haven't drew a tree in a minute, but one thing about trees is they always taper toward the ends of the branches. So what we'll do, we'll just come out here. Maybe something like this, I don't know. I guess you'll see something like this toward the end of the video. We'll show you what this would look like, I guess something similar, alright? Either way, thank you guys for joining me today. Catch me on Instagram at +5. The S is a number 5, mind you. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Anyways, guys, hope you like that tattoo. Hope you like this video on how to draw Japanese cherry blossoms. And like usual, you know how we do. I try to pass that knowledge on for guys that learn a tattoo. Oh, look, that rhyme. Either way, the Widowmaker +5 is out.